right after the train is the jungle. Now the main reason I'm doing this one in color, the other ones I've done not necessarily for any reason, but this one I have a reason. So much like the second surface, this one is a very misty and hard to navigate level, mostly just because of the haze that's all around it. So I figured it'd be easiest to both show it off in color, as well as play it in color. So, let's begin. The first thing you'll kind of notice is that this level really doesn't have any music, but rather just sound effects. But what's interesting is in the multiplayer there's kind of a beta track to it, which is a lot more bouncy and actually has a beat to it. And kind of another fun thing is, this, I'm fairly certain, is the same exact model plane from the runway. Now the main thing you gotta do in the jungle is just inch along cautiously, because there's a lot of guards everywhere, however you can't see them. Sometimes the auto aim will help you out a little bit. Notice how the guns kind of... there's one. Okay, there's another. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that Natalia is actually a pretty good help in this level. She has a Cougar Magnum, which is essentially just an old-fashioned revolver, and she's a pretty good shot with it, actually. She's about as good as a shot as the enemies are. So if you set it on Agent, she's not that good, but if you set it on 00Agent, like I have here, it's pretty good. This is probably one of the few times it seems like camouflage actually works, in my opinion, because the enemies are pretty much the same exact color as the background. Oh, there's another one. Oh, messy. Whoops. And then every so often you gotta watch out for drone guns. There's one there. Well, actually, that's one of the objectives. You have to destroy all the drone guns. Kind of another fun thing to mention is Natalia has a lot of interesting little quips along the way. See how many she'll show to us. Ow. What was that guy? Oh, thank you, Natalia. Completely obliterated him. Now, kind of the nice thing about this level is it's pretty walled in, so you can tell exactly where you're supposed to go. However, I'd like to see how complicated this level would look in the HD remake. Of course, then again, the wall would look even more out of place. Oh well. Can't have everything. What the? Oh. Where in the world was that guy Natalia shot? Kind of another thing to mention about the enemies before I forget. They're all wearing metal helmets, so it's best to aim for the face rather than the top of the head. If you aim for the top of the head, then it's not going to do any damage. Pretty sure there's some guys out there. Come on out. I know you're there. Or at least there's a drone gun out there. Maybe a little further up. Ah, there it is. I'm pretty sure that's going to get a few guards going. Yep. Yeah, you really need the AR-33 with this one because there's no way you're going to see him without some sort of scope. In fact, even when they're close up like that, it also helps out. Let's see, is that all of them? I think so. Now, whoop, there's a few more. Okay, got him. Now, kind of the nice thing about this level is there's body armor over here. Whoops. Now, let's see, where's that guy? There you are. Where are you, Natalia? I need cover fire. Other way. Whatever. According to the little instructions they give you beforehand, it's just like, okay, she's been trained in the use of a weapon, but she's still not perfect at it. But I don't know, I'd say she does a pretty good job. Especially on 00Agent. Should see it on 007 when you can, like, set her to 100% accuracy and, alertness. Sounds like I got two people there. Something tells me even in color you're still probably having a problem finding this naughty boy. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Natalia. Oh, I was gonna say, there's a drone gun right by that watchtower. There it is. Okay. I know there's more people this way. Oh, there's one. Headshot. Kind of the only thing that's really bothered me about this level is I can't help thinking this tower, like, you should be able to go up in it, or there should be an enemy in it. I just feel like there should be something more than just it being there. In fact, part of the roof is missing now that I think about it. Huh. Oh, hey, Natalia. Well, you certainly got the pose of a gun-wielding savvy. A femme fatale, as you might say. Or is femme fatale more of a term for villains rather than heroes? I don't know. Is that an enemy? No, just a plant. Oh, I think the auto aim got something. Yeah, they really do a good job camouflaging this level. Okay, to the bridge. Now, before we cross this bridge, there's one thing I have to mention. Here, you'll go up against the boss fight against Xenia Onatop. And obviously that's a double entendre. Now, she's pretty difficult to manage because not only does she wield an RCP-90, but also a grenade launcher. So try your best to keep your distance so that way you don't get one hit killed with the grenade launcher. Pretty much as soon as you cross the bridge is right when she comes up. There'll be a music change as well. Hello? Oh, there she is. This time the pleasure will be all mine. Ow. Okay, back it up. Oh, wow. Thank you, Natalia. Oh, what? Drone gun. Now, the fun thing is, after defeating her, you then get her odd combination. But if you want, you can just have just the one or just the other. Oh, and I forgot you actually start out with 6 remote mines in this one. Okay, so defeating Xenia was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Thanks for the cover fire, Natalia. Okay. Go along here, and then we'll find a cave. Eventually. Where'd that come from? Yeah, whatever. Now let's... Okay, there's the cave. Now just inch along cautiously, because not only is there a few guards, but there's also a machine gun. Well, auto gun. Let's see, I know there's a guy in there somewhere. Okay, well there's the auto gun. And there's the guy. Oh! That's kind of the nice thing about the AR-33, is it can actually go through enemies. So if you're able to get them to line up at the same time, you can get 1 bullet and 2 people. Okay, go along here, and I believe there's 2 more guards. Okay, that's just a plant. Okay, there's one. Go for a headshot. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was another one. Yeah. Now, one thing to keep in mind is, while Natalia does a pretty good job keeping up with you, well, I was gonna say maybe not, but I saw her in the distance, she cannot go up ladders. So that's something only you can do. Keep that in mind. So up here is probably the best way to take out this drone gun. Of course, you gotta do it slowly because you saw me. Okay, it's Natalia spotting some enemies. Hope none of them are wielding grenades. Okay, good. Okay, now let's go down this way and give her some covery fire. Well, maybe not covery fire, but maybe just cover. Now just be careful around this area, because the enemies are very grenade happy. And while maybe you can take a grenade, Natalia can't. And also the AR-33 can go through the crates in which they're standing, which can be very useful. See? So I get him. Pretty sure there's at least one more. What are you shooting? Oh, there's people up there? What are you shooting at, Natalia? Unless she's like shooting through the wall. Okay, that guy... Let's see, he pulled it. Looks like he was about to pull out a grenade, but I'm not sure if he succeeded or not. Did I get it? Nah, just ammo. Oh well. Oh, I did get the hand grenade. Very good. Alright. Just go along cautiously because there's somebody up here on the top, I believe. This part's pretty reminiscent of the caves now that I think about it. In fact, if you were to just kind of retexture it, in fact, there's the hole you can look down onto. I guess there was a guard up here. Good shooting, Natalia. I guess that's a problem. I don't give Natalia enough credit because in the next level, she's pretty much just a dummy to take bullets for you. Did I destroy all the auto guns? No, I didn't. Wait, what? That was interesting. The Cuban jungle. Yeah, sometimes the levels have different names depending on, well, they just sometimes have different names. Okay. I'm gonna go down this way and destroy the... Oh, I gotta go all the way around. I'm gonna go down and then go up the ladder so that way I can destroy the weapons cache without having to worry about Natalia's safety. Just a better strategy because there's a lot of guards in one of the rooms we'll be passing and they're very grenade happy, as I've said before. Okay. So let's, oh. Now let's use the remote mine to destroy the illegal weapons cache. Okay, very good. And there's the last drum gun. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's go down the way and hope that we can survive long enough to get to the elevator. Probably one thing I should have mentioned in this game, but it might be obvious by now, is there's no fall damage. I love it. It's especially really fun in Perfect Dark because they use the same source engine. There's one drop, which is probably about 6 or 7 stories, and all you just do is bend at the knees a little bit. It's kind of hilarious, but also really convenient. Okay, now the main thing to keep in mind is that enemies will keep spawning from this area right here unless you go in there and do something about it. Something tells me I'm probably going to die here, but we'll see. I'm just going to run for it. After all, I think Natalia's a big girl. She can take care of herself. Oh, very good. Be careful, James. Yeah, I'm careful. I made it, didn't I? And there we go, I shot all 10 bullets I had left in the RCP-90. Okay, that was very good. I didn't think I'd actually be able to do that on the first try. Now there was a lot more clips, a lot more quips, not clips, that Natalia had that I did in another previous take. However, I wasn't able to finish it. I think right now will be the time I'll just kind of switch to that area and show you the fun little things that she says. It was. That one's for me. Loser. I love the little clips Natalia has. Gloves but no cigar. Ow. Oh, thank you. Careful, Jake. I'm trying to be careful. This is kind of difficult. Okay, let's see what my accuracy rating is. Yeah, I thought it would be pretty down, especially at the end there. But I got 15 headshots. I like how the full name of it is the US AR-33 Assault Rifle. I thought AR stood for Assault Rifle. Oh well. That's the end of that level. Join me next time when we tackle probably the most annoying levels in the whole game. See you next time.